Hello again, this is Carousel Roundy. I'm excited to be with you today. I purchased a chronograph. So I got the ProChrono DLX made by Competition Electronics, and I looked online, watched a few reviews, and one thing I read about this chronograph and all chronographs really is they have a hard time inside. And so the lighting kits that I could see that would come with it, that was made by Competition Electronics, it was, I think $50, $50 to $60 is the price range I could find it in. And then I saw a YouTube video that used some LED connectors and some LED lights, and they made it for cheaper. So that's what I did. I got these LED connectors for $7, and then I got some wire for $7, and I got some LED lights for, I think they were $12. So I think it was $33 for the package that I got, and I probably didn't need the wire. The YouTube video that I saw, they put it together, and they had two different connections, had two different plugs coming out of the two different diffuser shades. And so I'm going to tape some LED lights. These stick, and I'm going to tape them to the diffuser lights, and I'm going to try to run some wire to the LED connector, and that will make it's got a splitter in here, and so I should be able to split it from the two lights down to one connection to plug it in. I'll be able to test it, see how fast the bows are shooting. I haven't adjusted the weight on either of my bows yet, and so I'd like to show you a reading straight out of the box, how fast they're shooting. I will tune them, I've got the one already set where it's shooting pretty good through paper, and I've done some tuning tests, the hill test and the I guess that's the vertical test and then the hill test. So I've done those on my first bow that I purchased, and I am getting ready to do that on the second bow. But I want to show you how fast they are out of the box and go from there. So I got, like I say, the deluxe. I found this online for $109 on Amazon. It was either $109 or $119, and so that was a really good deal from what I could see. There's the Caldwell. That's pretty good, but it says you got to get the premium kit as well with the LED lights with it for the best ratings. And all the ratings that I could see online, they were from magazines, outdoor magazines, and they would go and look at the rankings based on what ratings people had purchased things at. And so you had there was 300 to 700 in that range for the Caldwell ratings, and most of them rated it pretty well. And for the ProChrono, because it's a little bit more expensive, maybe $20-$30 more, there was only 150 ratings for it. And so Archery Talk, they had a ProChrono Deluxe. I know John Dudley uses the ProChrono, I think it just said Pro on his, the last video I watched of his where he used it. And I think that's all that I really saw. And so I will do a rating of this, and all the ratings I saw didn't show exactly what happens indoors. They all just had the light kit and installed the light kit and showed how well the light kit worked. So I'll try a couple different ways with this deluxe edition and show you if it's giving me errors, show you if it's working, if you don't even need the light kit, and I will show you what it does, what the difference is with the light kit. See if it is more consistent, boom, 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 if it's giving you good readings with the lights on. I'll take the diffusers off and shoot it inside and see how that's doing, and then I'll try to take it outside one of these days. I don't get to go out far very often. It's maybe 20 minutes to drive where I can set up my target and shoot at it. So it shouldn't be a hard thing. It's just while I'm doing all this tuning and trying to get a lot of shots in, it's just a lot easier to do it in my garage. So let's jump into it. I cut the tape, so they should be relatively easy to open, but you never know. Okay. I'm just going to keep the video going on this, and then I'll edit out some parts, try to make it shorter. I don't know, this could end up being a 40-minute project, you never know. I'm just going to tape on the lights in this one, and then I'll do some other videos on how it worked out. So I probably will only even just take out these diffuser shades. Okay, looking at the chronograph, it looks good. It looks, you know, looks how you'd expect coming out of a box. So with this DLX or Deluxe is what I imagine DLX stands for, but the DLX model includes the Bluetooth that can hook to your phone, so you can see it on your phone and you can see the reading and do a few different strings of shots. It doesn't say it right on the outside of the operations manual, but I know that the digital one would do like 9 strings, and so with 99 shots in each string, and it might have been more than that, it might have been like 99 strings and with 99 shots in them. So I've got these diffusers out and we'll go from there. So it's a diffuser. I take out the LED lights. Okay, and the lights, these lights come with a dimmer, but it is not connected, so I don't have to use it. So probably don't need to dim the lights for shooting an arrow through a chronograph. Here's the LED lights. I could probably get closer, and this is, can't remember how many feet. I want to say 50, but that was maybe something else that I had purchased. I'll have to put a edit box on this to show how many. And then it said that these lights were good for 300. No, it was the LED connectors that are good for 300 or 600 connections. And if you look on these LED lights, about every, looks like it's about every 4, no, not 4, every 2 inches there's a line that you can cut, and so you go, you know, 2 inches and cut the lines, and then the first one has the LED, has the power connection on it, and then I'll have to put, that's what I got the LED connectors for, to put a connection on the next ones. So I'm just going to go straight across. Right here there's a brown line, and I'm going to cut right on that line. Cross my fingers, hope it works. And then it's just got some 3M stick tape on it. Sounds like it's pretty sticky. Hard part is, I think, is going to be connecting stuff. I have it there, so I'll cut it on that line. Just pull everything out. So the reason I got these is there, it's got the split. So I should be able to go one into here, one into there, but I might need to make it longer on one of them, because I don't think once they're on the chronograph that will be able to reach to both of them. There we go. It was a little latch. It looked like it was a hinge side, and so I didn't want to break the hinge side, but it was a latch side. So there's two little metal pieces right in here, and I think that I need to have the brown touch those two metal pieces. I don't know, it seemed self-explanatory, but things never are, right? When you go to do it. Probably can go shorter. I don't know what else I'll use this wire for, so probably do long, and then if I need to do short, I can always shorten it. There we go. Just need some good old scissors. I just got the black and the red wire. Of course. That's how it always goes, right? Think you got a good idea and then you snip it right off. There we go. Had to just use the one that I was trying to snip it with. Maybe. Okay. We'll try that. And then if I take this side and clip it to one of these, hopefully when I plug it in, we get lights. No lights. Oh, I'm ready to cuss. Okay. Squeeze that down. Alright. Let's try plugging this in. Nothing. Oh, there was something. Don't want to touch any live wires. Darn it. There we go. Okay. So, we've got some bright lights. This is the original one that we taped on first. So it should be good. Yeah, it's good. What a pain. Hello! So, looks like I had an hour and 15 minutes of recording time, and then I turned off the cameras and watched a few more YouTube videos, played around a little bit more with the lighting system, and a few more YouTube videos later, and the next day, and a soldering iron. I bought a soldering iron, and I was able to get everything to light up. That's probably really bright, so I'll pull it back out. But so the soldering iron was $20, so I'd spent $33, so you add on $20 is $53, and some soldering material was $5 more, so I'm about to $58. $60, which is the price of the lighting kit. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of doing all this stuff, it might be cheaper. If you're already pretty well versed at soldering, then it might be an easy thing for you. Or I could have just done the clip-on things, like I say, and I wouldn't have been able to have this long. I've got a longer wire here that will be able to stretch, and so I just have one connection for the power point. So I'm excited. It ended up working out. You know, it was a fun experience. I've got lots of LED tape left, and so it should be good. I should be able to use these things somewhere else. I don't know if I'll use it for archery or bow hunting or anything like that, but it was good. It was a good experience. Spent a lot of time. So that's probably not something that everybody wants to do. An easier thing to do is just buy the light kit that is made by Competition Electronics, and it'll work. A few reviews I read about those said that they felt like the lights were a little bit cheap. So with this, I know now if it goes out or anything like that, I can redo it, put a new set of lights on there, new roll of lights, I guess is what it would be. So I'm excited. So I'll get that set up, get my bows ready. I've been shooting the one for a while now. I've still got to tie the peep in on the newer one, on the newer PSC Ferocity, but I was able to figure out the lighting system, so I'm ready to shoot and see how fast they're shooting. I can adjust the weight, see if it affects the weight at all, and go from there. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.